Ladies and gentlemen, Black Ops 7 launched yesterday, and just like every single year, you have a lot of mixed opinions on this game. You got people that love it, you got people that hate it, and you have a lot of people in the middle where they're like, it's okay. So I felt like it was a good time to react to one of those videos talking about Black Ops 7. And we have this video from Chaos, 2.7 million subscribers, saying Black Ops 7 is dead on arrival. I want to see what Chaos has to say about this game. I'll give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions as well, but I'll be giving you guys my full, brutally honest, I'm telling you, the most honest review ever. That will be launched tomorrow on Sunday, so stay tuned. But like I said, I want to see what he has to say. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. All of Chaos's information and the link to this video is in the description below. But other than that, let's get into the video.
Black Ops 7 is finally here, and the reception, it's been mixed.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about the community's reaction to the stuff that is here, because on one hand, people seem to be enjoying the design of the multiplayer and the zombies. On the other hand, there is a lot of problems with the game, and
as always,
just because it's the biggest Black Ops game to date doesn't mean it's actually the best. So down in the comments, welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy, your Chaos. I want you to tell me what you think about Black Ops 7 so far. Fresh in your head, honeymoon phase, day 1, day 2, day 3, the first week, and if you're actually playing it, because I have a gut feeling a lot of you probably haven't actually played the game yet while you're hearing my voice.
If you guys could, I would love for you in the comment section, just like he said, to rate this game out of 10. I know a lot of you guys are playing it. I also know a lot of you guys are not playing it, but from what you see, from what you have played, rate this game out of 10 and let me know why you are rating it that. You guys know, like I said, I'm gonna give you guys my brutally honest review tomorrow, but over time as I played it, it's gotten a lot better for me at least, but of course, there's some issues, so let me know what you guys think.
That's one of the main things I want to talk about. This is the first time in COD history where a new COD game has come out, and it seems like a massive chunk of people in the community are actually waiting to play it. And that's reflected
that is so true
in the player counts.
There are so many people that have come to my chat, and I feel like every other content creators chat where they're like, is it worth buying? Should I get it? Should I try it? I'm gonna wait and see, you know, how the game goes. Maybe during season 1, if it looks good, I'll buy it. I've never heard of that. I've seen, like, in my past of playing COD, and I've been playing since 2009, every single year, if you played Call of Duty, if you were a Call of Duty fanboy, you got the game. You automatically pre-ordered it. You were on launch day, day 1. This year, it just seems totally different. And I don't know if that's the same for everybody, if everybody else is thinking that, but to me, I don't know. I think I know why that is, but I don't know exactly why. Maybe because a lot of people think it's another DLC, just like MW2 2022 to MW3 2023. I don't know, but he's definitely has a point there. Not much hype around this game.
This has to be one of the smallest COD launches in, honestly, franchise history. But I want you guys to tell me in the comments. Drop a like on the video, and yes, I read every single comment on every single video. And yes, I am seeing the memes emerge about the Black Ops 7 campaign and how it looks more like a Resident Evil campaign.
I'm telling you guys, I'm not touching that campaign. I see clips of people shooting this like giant thing. I'm like, I'm good. There's no way. I saw the end game. I talked about the end game, how I said it wasn't for me, and everybody lost their mind in the comments saying, Rick, you're such a rage bait, you're a hater. I just told you guys, it's not for me. If you guys enjoy it, God bless you. Go play it. I don't care. I'm just telling you, it didn't look like fun. And then the campaign, of course, I'm not going to be into the campaign because I feel like it's going to be some futuristic bullshit, and I was right. A lot of people hate it. People that love campaign, people that love Call of Duty are even saying it's one of the worst campaigns ever. I'm not touching it. Boring.
As opposed to what you would expect from Call of Duty. I even saw Modern Warzone over on X say this is worse than the Black Ops 3 campaign. Now, Train Go Boom, that's legendary. So to say this one's even worse, and I think he said he beat it in 4 hours, those are some pretty harsh criticisms.
5-year developed game, by the way. All right. It was a 5-year developed game. Okay. It was supposed to be launched last year. Black Ops 6, which is now Black Ops 7, was not ready. So they gave us a half finished game, which is now Black Ops 6. And they had another year to make this game. 5-year developed game. 4-hour campaign.
We'll talk a little bit about that as well. So first things first, let's go over the numbers. That paints a pretty clear picture of things right out of the gate. Exact player counts across all platforms are unknown for Black Ops 7, but we do know the exact player counts for Steam. So far, things don't look good.
I'm not the biggest Steam guy, I'll be honest with you. I don't like bringing up Steam numbers because, myself included, I play on Battle.net, but I understand why people bring up these numbers because a lot of people who use Steam in the past are probably still using Steam currently. So you can look at past numbers of how many people play Call of Duty to now, but also there's a lot of people that play on console. There's a lot of people, like I said, that play on Battle.net now, Game Pass, because it's free, or not free, but it's cheaper than buying the actual game. So I really don't like using Steam charts, but I understand why people use it. But let's see what he's going to say here.
Before you say anything like, Jimmy, Steam doesn't make up the majority of COD players. I know that. But the point I'm getting at is the PC community is gigantic these days. And there are way more PC gamers than console gamers worldwide. Plus,
really?
Steam is the biggest distribution
Call of
service
Duty?
for PC games. So if a game is struggling on Steam, it's pretty safe to assume it's struggling elsewhere as well. And when I say Black Ops 7 is struggling on Steam, I mean that in the most honest, blatant way that I can. I'm looking at Steam charts on the morning of November 14th. It's launch day for Black Ops 7. And these are the times when the player count should be super high, spiked up.
True.
Because everybody has been online since last night, and all the diehard fans are taking off work today to play.
Yes.
Certain regions of the world are already off work and should be logged on, so on and so forth. But according to Steam, Call of Duty is only at about 75,000 concurrent players right now. Remember,
wow.
This is the COD app, meaning that player count includes both Black Ops 7 and Warzone.
Wow. Okay, so that is a good point. It includes Warzone, Black Ops 7, and I think that also includes Black Ops 6, if I'm correct. I might be wrong there, but it's definitely Warzone and Black Ops 7. Now, after saying what I said a few minutes ago, I stand by this. I feel like so many people, especially when it comes to Call of Duty, are playing on Game Pass. I would love for Game Pass to post how many people are playing that game on Game Pass, because everybody is trying to just try the game first. I know so many people do not have trust in Activision, do not have trust in Call of Duty as a franchise. So instead of buying the full game, they'll buy 1 month of Game Pass, or maybe do a free trial if that's even happening, to play this game. So I really don't like the Steam numbers, man. I really don't. I've never been into that. I kind of was like, oh, that's a good valid point in the beginning, like a year ago. But then the more I kind of thought about it, the more I researched it, I'm like, I don't really like the Steam chart arguments. And it's very, it's not a good thing to bring up when it comes to Call of Duty because of Game Pass, Battle.net, and consoles. I don't know, but yeah, 70,000 is pretty damn low though for Steam, and Steam is pretty well known for playing Call of Duty.
So Black Ops 7 and Warzone are at 75,000 Steam players on launch day. I want to put that into perspective for you guys, because some of you probably say, Jimmy, 75,000 players is a ton of players. Battlefield 6, right now, it's been out over a month, is currently at 200,000 concurrent players on Steam.
Now, I'm not defending COD here, but again, why I don't like using Steam, I feel like Battlefield is way more of a PC game than Call of Duty. Way more. And Battlefield also does, and I can defend Battlefield here, Battlefield also has an EA app that they can launch the game through. So kind of like Xbox, Microsoft, Game Pass, whatever, and Battle.net, Battlefield has Steam and its EA app. So 205,000 players, plus console players, plus the EA app. He does have a point. That's a lot.
Means BF6, second month, we're in the second month now, has over double COD's player counts on COD's launch.
The hype is definitely not there for
not
Black
good,
Ops
guys.
7. Not as much.
Now, it is possible that things are going to get better, because if you go over to the Steam top seller charts, Black Ops 7 is currently the second best-selling game on the entire platform, second only to Arc Raiders. So I guess it is possible that people just aren't online yet, despite them buying the game, but I kind of find that hard to believe. Black Ops 7 is struggling on Steam, and even though a lot of COD's player base is going to be on consoles and a lot of the PC players are going to be using the Xbox app to play through the Game Pass, it's like I said before. If a game is struggling on Steam, it's safe to assume that it's struggling on other platforms as well.
That's probably true, but I feel like we need to look at it again today, possibly tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, when everybody is off work, when the majority of people are off work, and then look at the numbers then. Friday, not everybody's taking the day off. We don't know exactly what time he took those numbers for the Steam chart. I hope he took it at like nighttime where people are actually off work. But look at it Saturday, look at it Sunday of launch weekend, and then we could go from there.
Speaking of the struggles, the Black Ops 7 campaign, man,
terrible.
It is getting destroyed, stomped on by the community for a laundry list of reasons.
I could have called
According
that,
to
man.
basically every review I've read this morning from both the professionals and the normal gamers, Black Ops 7 might actually have the worst campaign in COD history. Now, aside from the fact that it's apparently very short and has a story that makes zero sense, and it kind of disrespects the rest of the franchise with these crazy outlandish elements that don't belong anywhere near a Call of Duty game.
I mean, is anybody surprised? Look at how Call of Duty has been over the past few years, and now they're bringing us a futuristic Call of Duty. And everybody expected the campaign to be decent. Like, come on, man. It's a futuristic Call of Duty with the whack company running it that has no idea the identity of this game. They had to backtrack on so many things because of how bad Battlefield 6 was kicking their ass. And people expected the campaign to be good. I could have told you guys. I was talking about when they were talking about in their dev talks how bad it was going to be, how boring it looked. And people hated on me, yet here we are. Like, it's not hard to look at something. You can look at a piece of shit and know it's a piece of shit. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to grab it. You can look at it, see it, analyze it, and know it's a piece of shit. That's what I did with Call of Duty campaign and what they were talking about and seeing the trailer with the big ass dude going around. Like, come on, man. It doesn't take a brain scientist to understand this stuff, dude.
There's also a lot of technical problems with it. For example, you can't play the campaign unless you're online. You can't pause the campaign at all if you're playing solo. There are no checkpoints in the campaign. So if you die or disconnect for any reason, or I even saw a video where a guy had a forced update and it booted him out of the campaign, you have to start over.
What?
I just want to put this video up on the screen.
Oh my God,
Does this look like a Call of Duty game to you? Does this look like a Black Ops game to you? It looks more like something you would see in Destiny 2 or Raid Shadow Legends or Resident Evil.
I'm not going to lie, bro. That right there alone just shows you the state of the people making this game. The people making this game never, and I'm telling you, I say this with everything in my life, there is no way the people that decide to make these decisions for Call of Duty played Prime Call of Duties. There's no way. There's absolutely no way they played the Prime MW, Prime MW2, Prime Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. They didn't do that. Because what are we looking at right here? Why is this in the game?
Why is it in Black Ops? There was one point where the person was like Captain America shielding somebody from like missiles and stuff. I don't even know.
That is
Remember when the
embarrassing.
game used to be about real world operations and creepy mind control plots and government conspiracies? That was Black Ops. Now we're in a nightmare world fighting a gigantic monster that looks like it was pulled out of a knockoff God of War game. This does not belong anywhere near a Black Ops game. And even if the game was
17 years and older to get this game, but it's clear as day they are marketing, they are trying to make this game for people in like middle school. It is a fact. I don't know anybody that's a Prime Call of Duty player, that's an OG COD player that wants that in their campaign, that wants that in their game. It's cool for some people, I get it, but ladies and gentlemen, holy hell.
fun. That does not excuse all the technical problems. Why the heck can't I pause the campaign? Seriously. And why do I need an online connection to play it? I thought we were past that. It also doesn't help matters that Treyarch is now under fire for using AI to create a bunch of their calling cards. And when you look at the screenshots, it's pretty clear they did, which is wild to me. Activision has so many people working on Call of Duty these days. They have so many people on the
AI generated calling cards, AI generated emblems, AI generated loading screens, AI generated everything. I don't think the maps were AI generated because they actually flow very well in this game. I actually like the maps in this game. But the AI is only going to get worse. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying this stuff shouldn't be in the game. But I do feel like, honestly, I take back what I just said. I do feel like this shouldn't be in here. Because you have so many people working for you. You have so many people that are talented enough, hopefully talented enough, to make calling cards kind of like the older Call of Duties where they actually were good and you could tell that somebody actually made them. And make them stand out, make people want to get them. I don't know anybody that would play this game or see this and see the little lock emblem right here at the top left and be like, oh, I want this emblem. Like, it's clear as day this is AI generated. It's clear as day, like, it's just slop. Probably got the calling cards done in one day. Somebody sitting at their desk typing in what they wanted in it. Come on, man. Call of Duty, you got to be better.
Payroll to get this game done, and they still have to use AI to make calling cards?
$1 trillion
they couldn't
company.
pay someone to create some really cool art like they've been doing for almost 20 years?
Yeah.
Why do they have so many people working on the game if they have to outsource the art to AI? What is the point? I mean, if you insist on using AI in the game development, why not have the AI do stuff like bug detection or optimization? I mean, I understand that AI is a great tool for developing games. When you blatantly use it to make the art, it really does leave a sour taste in people's mouths.
Oh, yes.
People don't want to grind the game only to unlock something that a computer generated in 3 to 5 seconds. You want to grind to get something cool that was clearly made by a passionate person, creative person who was proud of what they did.
It just shows that there's, like he said, there's no passion in the games they're making. There's no passion. The people that play it or that make it don't play it. And the passion is just gone. And the communities that, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The multiplayer to me is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying myself with the score streaks, the maps, the guns are. We'll talk about it tomorrow. There's some things that really definitely need to be changed. But overall, it's a lot better than Black Ops 6, which is not hard to do. But I am enjoying myself. But we do have some questions about that. But like when it comes to the campaign, the zombies, the rest of the game, and why and how they're asking $70 or $100 for this is criminal. It should be illegal. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Be ready for that video.
Another piece of the controversy that Treyarch has already found themselves in is regards to the controller players and aim assist. Now, if you've been playing Call of Duty for a long time, you probably know the last few years have come with a massive buff to the aim assist on controllers.
Yes.
If you don't believe me? Go back and boot up Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 2 on your Xbox and feel how loose the aim assist
How
was.
it should be.
The last 3 to 4 years have drastically turned up the aim assist on controller, and that has largely been done in an effort to even the playing field between controller players and mouse and keyboard players now that Call of Duty is crossplay. That aim assist was largely seen as the best, or being way too strong in the Black Ops 7 beta, so Treyarch said they were going to tone it down for the full release of the game.
Good.
They toned it down. The controller community is not happy. On one hand, I think it's kind of funny, because like I said, aim assist over the last few years has been pretty obviously pumped up and turned up in comparison from the old school Call days, but on the other hand, the old school days of Call of Duty weren't crossplay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do not mean to offend anybody that is watching this video. If you are a controller player, and you dislike the change to aim assist, I say this as nicely as possible, okay? If you think the aim assist is non-existent, if you think they need to buff it, if you say any of those things, I say this as nicely as I can, you might just be really bad at Call of Duty. I'm telling you guys straight up, okay? Day one of when this game launched, yeah, like the first few games, I had to adjust a little bit, especially at range, because you weren't getting as much rotational aim assist. But as I played more, and as people that have played older Call of Duties and have been playing COD their whole life, and as, you know, they just are able to naturally adjust to the game, it still feels very good. I think it could even be nerfed a little bit more. That's my honest opinion. I'm not saying they should. I think it's at a good spot right now where casuals are still going to have some good aim assist, and people that are very good are still going to be able to have very good aim and stuff like that. But anybody saying like they feel like they have no aim assist, whatever, I say it as nicely as I can, and don't get offended when I say it, that you just might not be good. You thought you were good. You were being handheld by the aim assist, and it just sucks when you get exposed like that. I'm just saying, especially it's a lot of these new gen people, the people that have not played Call of Duty, the prime CODs, they've been around for maybe the past 6 years or so where aim assist has gone up crazy. You guys are really getting exposed. It's going to take some time. You'll get used to it. Maybe you'll get better. It will actually make you better. But I'm just saying, for the people out there complaining about it, wow, come on, man. It's a great change.
So it kind of makes sense why they'd throw a bone to the controller players in the crossplay era. Regardless of how you feel about aim assist in this game, there is no denying that a lot of players are unhappy and pissed off with it right now. It's led to a lot of people saying they're not going to go play the game at all until it's changed. And you can say to those people,
okay, that's fine. I mean, I kind of want those people to come back, though. So maybe a aim assist buff would be good, because the people that are saying that are probably the really bad players. So if they can buff the aim assist, maybe we get those really bad players back in the game, and then open matchmaking will be even easier. But I'm sorry, man. If you guys are bitching about aim assist right now, God bless you. God bless you. Just go to private match, play against some bots, go in the firing range, do what you got to do, learn it. It takes like 2 matches, like I said, to get used to it.
They're overreacting, or they should just adapt and get better. But the point I'm
yes,
making
you need
here
to get
is
better. Yes, you
this
do.
is yet another controversy that Treyarch does not need right now. Between the low player counts and the bad campaign and the AI artwork, they do not need any more backlash from the community yet.
I disagree, though, on this point. I think this was needed. A lot of controller players, including myself, have been screaming for an aim assist nerf because a lot of bad players were being handheld by aim assist, and a lot of keyboard and mouse players, of course, were asking for this because aim assist on controller, like last year, was literally like aimbot sometimes. I'm not even bullshitting you. And so many people, with how strong the aim assist was, were thinking some people were cheating. That's how strong it is. But in this game, you can clearly tell that you actually have to like adjust it yourself. You have to manually adjust your aim instead of like letting the aim assist do it. So I don't think this is a controversy. I think the majority of people, I'm hoping, I'm praying, unless the Call of Duty community, I have too much hope for them apparently, if this is a really big controversy, we are in trouble. I mean, because this is the best change they've done in a very long time. And I mean, I'm sorry, bro. I just can't believe this is a controversy. I disagree with Chaos here.
They're still getting it because of the changes they made to aim assist. So Black Ops 7 seems to have all of the odds stacked against it out of day one here. And bad news keeps piling up, and we'll probably do videos in the future. We're going to talk about multiplayer in a separate video probably later on in the week or the weekend, because I really want to focus on it. And I think there's a lot of positives happening on that side that I want to talk about as well. But the campaign, complete failure. AI on calling cards, come on. Steam charts, I know they don't reflect the bigger picture, but they're part of the bigger picture. Not looking good. Arc Raiders, soaring. Battlefield 6, soaring. This, right now, Call of Duty should be just launching through the roof, and maybe we'll get a push or a surge over the weekend.
Yep.
But if it dies out that quick, where's the lasting power? There's no lasting power there. Let me know what you guys think if you've played it so far. I'll see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, a great video from Chaos. Some things I disagree with them on, but that's the point of doing these reaction videos, is getting multiple opinions in one video. You guys know I love to do that. If you guys like these videos, hit that like button. But like I said, my brutally honest review talking about everything, and I mean everything, comes out tomorrow. But when it comes to this video, he is 100% right. I mean, it's criminal that people are asking, or Activision is asking $70 for this game when it literally is a copy and paste. A lot of it is a copy and paste from last year's Call of Duty, which is Black Ops 6. And the campaign's terrible, takes 4 hours to do. Zombies, to me, I don't know how the zombies community feels, but to me, it looks boring, it looks bland. I don't know, I'm an OG zombie guy, so it just doesn't look like OG zombies to me, so I'm not going to play it. But there are positives in the multiplayer. Let me make sure that's very clear. There are so many positives on the multiplayer side, and we will talk about that tomorrow. But I feel like people bitching about aim assist is weird, but I totally agree with everybody bitching about the other stuff, because it's just crazy that Call of Duty goes through this hype period where they hype the game up. It's the best Black Ops ever. It's the biggest Black Ops ever. Yet the campaign was literally 4 hours to do. There's some recycled maps, but overall the maps are very good. But like, I don't know, like only 5 or 6 ARs, 5 SMGs. There's barely any guns, it seems like. I hope the season 1 content and on is very good. But right now, a lot of mixed opinions. My opinions are slightly changing day by day. First day, when, you know, the launch wasn't official, but it was New Zealand launch, sweaty as hell, hated my experience, server connection was bad. Second day, the official launch day, lobbies were a lot better. There were some sweats, there were bad players, there were average players. It felt like casual matchmaking. Not 100%, we'll talk about that, but it definitely was a little bit better. The score streaks are great, the maps are great, but I don't know, man. Still mixed opinions. Opinions are changing day by day. Servers are still ass. I mean, guys, I can literally make my review video right now, but I want to give myself one more day to talk about it and or experience it, and then that way I am brutally 100% honest with you tomorrow. But I think a lot of you guys are going to be shocked at my opinions. We'll see. I could be saying that now and totally disagree with everything I'm saying here, but we'll see what happens. But hope you guys enjoy this video. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out this bitch. See you guys in the next one. Peace.